Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Rod G, Orange Ninja News. Yeah, I'm that dude. Yeah, man. So today, I'm looking at that Hurricane Dorian. It's down there in Florida still, and I have a load going down to Florida. It's going to Lakeland, Florida, so I'm definitely on the lookout for that. But you know, I had the My Radar app on my phone. That's a pretty good app for somebody that's traveling. If you got the My Radar app, that's a pretty good app. You can check it out. Gotta keep you out of trouble right there. As far as weather-wise, you can see the weather right there right in the palm of your hand on your own private radar, just like you're a weatherman yourself. You know what I'm saying? That keep you out of trouble. Yeah, so I ain't get paid by My Radar to advertise their joint, so I ain't gonna talk on that too much. Let's keep it going. Yeah, man. So I'm going down to Florida, like damn hurricane down there, man. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell, man. When at first the load got sent to me, it's like, yeah, we got a load going down to Florida. I'm like, yeah, what the shit you telling me for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know it's a hurricane down in Florida. How you gonna tell me about a damn load going to Florida and it's a hurricane in some damn Florida? Come on, man. The hell? What I look like, Boo Boo the Fool? Please. There's always some foolishness going on. So I'm basically just just chill till that pass over. And as soon as the hurricane's out the way, then I continue my journey. You know what I'm saying? Have to move like you got sense, man. Don't wait for the next person to show common sense. You got to do for self, man. I look stupid as hell to go down there. Oh, they told me to go, so I have to go. Man, it's my life. I do what I have to do to keep my damn self alive, and that's use common sense. Yeah, but that joker was pummeling there in Bahamas, man. It sat there in the Bahamas for a minute, like wouldn't go nowhere. Like I said yesterday, it's better for a hurricane that'll pass by you and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You get less damage. The ones that get over the top of you and just stay there and do as much damage as possible, that's the worst type of hurricane, man. I hate that type of shit. Yeah, so yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that because I ain't moving no further south to that joker get out of here. Let's see. Next on the agenda, I want to go ahead and talk about Paul Mooney, man. The reason I want to talk about Paul Mooney is because there's a lot of people that already talking like the man did something. And right now, we got the bodyguard saying something. And then when Richard Pryor Jr. said something, dude had okay, well, let me tell you who the bodyguard was talking about as far as Paul Mooney doing that to. Richard Pryor Jr. is not the cat that went to the Harlem Theater and got booed off stage when he was doing a Showtime at Apollo, and Steve Harvey came out there and was like, "Yo, y'all give this man a chance, man. It's Richard Pryor's son. He's not that cat. That's a different dude. You know, Richard Pryor had let's see, those two sons. He got a daughter. You know, I just have to look up his kids. But Richard Pryor, you know, he had some kids, man. He like he just had one kid. So anyway, but some people was getting that confused as far as the cat that got booed off the stage at the Apollo. Yo, it's not that dude, man. That's a total different dude. That dude, you know, he's got his own thing going on with his you know, as far as he steady working, and then he tried to get his foot in comedy, and I mean, you know, dude's got his own thing going on. This has nothing to do with that cat right there, man. All right, so now as far as Richard Pryor Jr., dude didn't say one way or another. You know what I'm saying? He gave like a vague comment, so you still can't jump to the conclusion after that. And then the mother had said something, but at the same time, the people saying that it's something over the money with Paul Mooney and Richard Pryor's estate. She was trying to get a movie put through, and Paul Mooney didn't sign off on it or whatever the shit, but it's something to do with money. So that makes that right there suspect. So, I mean, before you jump on the man and it's like a foregone conclusion just because somebody say something, you really got to, do your research and check into it, see what's really actually going on. Because one of the things that's suspect about that situation that nobody's talking about, and I don't know why more people ain't thinking of this part, is that, why would it take so long for him to say something? The bodyguard. Now he was Richard Pryor's bodyguard. He's a big, burly, strong man. You telling me he just going to stand around and watch this go on and he's not going to do nothing to it? What kind of sorry ass bodyguard are you if a crime is about to happen and you don't stop it? That's your job. You're the bodyguard. That part don't make sense to me. Then on top of that, why would it take you 30 or 40 years later when there's some financial, some financial battles going on? Okay, now all of a sudden you want to talk about a crime? Where were you 30 or 40 years ago on this, man? Were you accomplice to it? I mean, was you some sick freak that was getting down with it? Man, it seems like you need to be in jail your damn self if it's actually true. And you're going to sit there, you're not going to go to the cops, you're not going to do nothing about it, you're not going to stop it. Only thing, you're just going to watch it and keep it moving like, well, whatever. Well, I don't get that part. That part makes zero sense to me, man. You're the bodyguard. If there's anybody that's supposed to do something about the situation, it's supposed to be you. That's your job. That's what you paid for. What kind of lame-ass bodyguard would you be if you just sat around and let a crime go on? Hell, there's two things I would have did if I found out about it. First, you would be fired as a bodyguard because you're a stupid, weak-ass bodyguard that's not doing nothing to save or help nobody. I don't need somebody standing around watching shit happen and don't do nothing about it. That makes completely no sense. If you're supposed to have a bodyguard title, but you're not bodyguarding, that's dumb. What are you getting paid for? That would be number one. Number two, I would go to the cops, and not only would I put the perpetrator in jail, I would press charges and put your ass in jail because you're accomplice to the shit. If you see the shit or you know about the shit and you let the shit carry on and do jack squat about it, you're accomplice to it. The same thing if it was a killing going on, a murder, or some drugs or whatever, and you knew everything about it, had the information, you didn't go to the cops and get the murder off the street. Come on, man. Really, that's why it's I'm saying there's a lot of holes in the damn story. And for the whole thing to happen once there's a financial battle going on, you telling me that's not suspect. So all of a sudden, this crime happened, all of a sudden, when there's some finances involved. As long as the finances wasn't involved, ain't no financial battle, then it never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see nothing. Huh? Okay, come on, man. Somebody's playing crazy, man. It's more to that damn story, because, like I said, that shit right there ain't making no kind of sense, man. And, yeah, that would be a lame-ass bodyguard, man. I would hate to have somebody as a bodyguard that's just sitting there watching crimes happen and not doing nothing. That dude would not be getting a paycheck for me. You doing the opposite of your job title, man. What the hell? All right, next I want to talk about Kevin Hart. Unfortunately, Kevin Hart got in a wreck in his 1970 Barracuda. It's a muscle car over in California, not far from his California home mansion. And yeah, that's messed up. Prayers go out to Kevin Hart and Kevin Hart family, and hopefully everything will be good with him. They saying serious back injury. Man, I don't like how that sound. They say serious back injury, man. That's the same thing as far as the actor that played Superman. He got paralyzed. He fell off his horse and messed up his back, and he got paralyzed, and he couldn't. Yeah. And he was damn near in a vegetable state because he couldn't move nothing. He couldn't even move his arms and shit. Yeah, that was messed up. So yeah, anytime they talk about a serious back problem, man, from a car injury, and then if you see how the car is messed up, that's you'll be surprised that anybody lived. You like, how could somebody live through something like that, man? Yeah, so the movie of today will be any movie with Kevin Hart in it. So as far as the movie of today, I just say that I'm just thinking about Kevin Hart and his family today. So that's why I say any movie with that cat in it, man. And keep the prayers going up for dude, because he's a real good person, man. That's messed up by that car accident. And also they have the Texas shooting that went on, and it's messed up because in Texas, man, it seems like it's going back to back to back to back with these damn shootings, man. They say that we already had more mass shootings than days in 2019, which is ridiculous, man. And this latest Texas shooting is over near Odessa, Texas. And Odessa, Texas it's a small town. It's not a real big town. It's a small town, and you wouldn't think something like that would go on. The guy got stopped by the cops. Then he shot the cops up that stopped him. Then he took off and he went to carjack a mail truck so he can use the mail van as a getaway. And the guy killed the lady that was in the mail van doing a route. There wasn't no hijacking, because the hijacking, you just pull the person out the vehicle and tell them to run, and you take off. Nah, this dude killed her and took the damn mail van. That's sick, man. They say 20 people injured and 7 people dead off of that. Well, that's sad, man. This shit's going back to back to back. It's like we ain't even getting a break from that type of junk right now, man. Which that makes zero sense, man. Ain't no kind of break or nothing from that type of mess, man. The only thing I think they could do is do some kind of, I don't know. In other countries, they don't have guns like we do. And I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, the Second Amendment, and they can't take away our guns and this and that." That makes it hard, because you look at countries that don't have guns like that, they don't have no mass shootings. How many mass shootings you hear about in England? Exactly, it's not going on over there, man. Russia got guns, but they don't have mass shootings because people know the Russian government don't play. The whole family end up in damn Siberia. Anybody that even know your ass will be in Siberia freezing their ass off at a labor camp. They don't play over there. So in the end, it's going to have to be some kind of firm, stricter laws. We're going to have to get into something, man. They can't just sit on their ass and be status quo and just watching the problem happen and keep, oh, well, I don't know how we solve the problem. I don't know how. Man, the way to solve it is right in front of our face. We got to do something about it. Either we got to get rid of the guns, or we have to get way tougher on the people that commit the crime and their family and friends, and lock them all up. Then there wouldn't be nobody left to do some shit like that. It'd be such example made out of them and their family and friends that they'd be like, yo, you see what happened to the last guy? You teach by example. You make example out of a few people. You ain't got to keep doing it over and over. But I say again, like, for a perfect example of places that don't play about that at all, I mean, any of the communist places, Russia, China, North Korea, China, where they would cane your ass, beat you with a cane in the middle of the city square and let everybody watch and make an example out of you. Like, yo, this guy wrote on the wall, look what's happening. You don't see no graffiti over there. Man, they tough on crime. They don't play that, man. Either we have to get tough as hell on the cats that's doing it, or take away their guns. It's one or the other, man. Or both. And that definitely stop it overnight. But as long as we just sit around, oh, I don't know what we can do about it. It's just going to happen anyway. So, oh, well, we just go on with our day. Hopefully you don't be in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? It makes no kind of common sense. And speaking of China, over there right now, they got protests in Hong Kong, which I already knew the protests in Hong Kong wasn't uh, going to go the way of the people protesting over there, because again, China is a communist country. They don't really play that. They give them a freedom of speech. They'll let them march and stuff, and then they'll be like, okay, we gave you a little lane, we let you get a little bit of your frustration. Now it's time to go home. And if they don't go home, then you know what'll happen, man. You know that's just one of those places they don't play all that. It won't be like one of the countries where they start a bunch of rioting and stuff and then overthrow the government, and it won't be like Iraq or something like that, man. That type of stuff would never happen. Like I said, they'll let a little protesting go on. They'll let them get a few words in and march around with signs for a minute. And after that, time to clamp down. And they said just yesterday that it was time to come for an end, and that's about the end of that. They about to send some people down there to shut the protest up, which everybody know. The military's gonna roll in, say everybody go home. Yeah, thanks for coming out and getting your words in and doing your little protest. It's time to go home, and that's how that one go. Yeah, so next I wanted to talk about DeMarcus Cousins, because DeMarcus Cousins, well, yeah, that DeMarcus guy, he that's the basketball player that was talking about shooting this girl in the face. He was in an argument, and she got him recorded talking about shooting her in the head. And yeah, so what the fuck happened? Yeah, about shooting her in the head. Oh, my bad. I had lost my screen for a minute. I was looking like, yo, what happened? Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that was on me. That was on me. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, back to the story, man. So, like, he was talking about shooting her in the head or whatnot. She got it recorded. And maybe some guys out here, oh, that's foul. She shouldn't have never recorded him. She messed him over and this and that. And he thought it was a private conversation, and nobody else could hear, just her and him and this and that. Yo, but man, you missing the point, bro. Nobody should talk about shooting nobody in the head, period. I don't want to be talking with nobody and then part of the conversation is about shooting me in the head. Kind of shit. Last dude was talking like, oh, yeah, that's foul. She shouldn't record that. What the? Nah, hell yeah, record that. If somebody's talking like that, that's ridiculous, man. Yo, how many stories do we have to see about a dude killing a woman and shit like that, man? That's some real serious joints right there, man. And when you're talking with somebody, I don't know who talks like that. As far as me, I never had a conversation with nobody where I'm just sitting around and part of the conversation, oh yeah, by the way, man, I just shoot you in your head and this and that. Yo, I don't even joke like that. I don't even, what the hell? How's that part of the conversation? Are you serious right now? So I'm sorry, I have to take the chick's side of the story in that one. That's just yo, man, either figure out a way to talk to people without threatening to shoot them in the head, or just don't talk to the person. It makes sense, right? What the hell? Don't cry after the fact. You don't let me say whatever foul type issue I want to say to you and this and that. Can't be recording me. Yo, dude, there's certain things you just don't say to somebody, man. For real, dude. Next will be Judge Mathis. Yeah, Judge Greg Mathis. I don't know why I'm saying Judge Greg Mathis, but yeah, Judge Greg Mathis. So anyway, everybody know about the spitting incident, and my take on the spitting incident is that, yo, dude, you're a valet, man. You park cars for a living, man. Who you think I'm a roll with and side with in that dispute? It's gonna be the judge. Yo, I hate when I come out somewhere and I got to stand around an hour for a damn valet to come back. You know, my ride. He's enjoying the whip, hanging out, probably doing selfies and hanging out in your car somewhere. The judge is standing outside like, man, where the hell is my car, man? What's going on? It's ridiculous. I shouldn't have to wait. Yo, do I have to report it stolen or where is this dude? Yo, valet guy, you are bad at your job, man. Yo, I know what Judge Mathis does for the community. He's gave us a lot of years of non-stop entertainment. He's a good guy. He works for the community. He's doing good. You, sir, the valet, you do nothing for the community. You got one job. Go get the car. Don't haul ass and leave and go joyriding for an hour in the man's Rolls Royce. I know it's a nice car. It's a Rolls Royce. Yeah. You get a little starstruck being around the judge. I get that part too. So, I mean, just chill. Act like you seen something before, man. You're the worst type of valet, man. Oh, man, look at this ride. It's so nice, man. I'm about to go out on the town with this damn car and don't come back for an hour or two. Man, come on, man. What the hell? Yeah, so the judge was mad. That's understandable, dude. I would have been mad too. And all these cats that's talking about, oh yeah, the judge should get in trouble for that and this and that and that. Dude, if somebody took off in your little raggedy car and didn't come back, you probably put fisticuffs on him. You probably would have shot the guy. But it's usually it's the lame dudes that's talking that noise about they hope Judge Mathis go to jail, ha ha ha, and all this other crap. You know, the whole crab in the barrel. But when they don't want to see the next man have nothing. Yo, you ain't got nothing going on in your life. You can't see the next man having nothing in his life. He got it popping. Yo, man, when you was in school, you shouldn't have been the class clown. If you're going to be the class clown, at least afterwards, try to get in the entertainment field and be a comedian or something. Try to make something out of your life. But when you end up not listening in the school and acting like a fool, that's what happened. You grew up to be a hater, working at a job that you hate, or parking cars as a valet. You can't even do that correctly. Can't even bring the car back on time, man. Yo, that's anybody, man. Anytime I seen a valet come back that damn late, usually the customer trying to lay hands. Let's just act like that didn't happen. Like that's not part of the damn reason. Like that's not what sparked everything off. You got mad cats. Oh, I'm siding with the valet. Man, who's the valet? We don't know this dude. This dude is a nobody. Everybody knows Judge Mathis, man. That's a man, dude. You're gonna side with a nobody over a legend, then you a hater. I'm sorry. That's the hating you. Only the hating you will let you side with a nobody over a legend. So say what if the legend who go to jail or something happened to him? What prize do you win? Is the valet gonna open up his own entertainment business and put out shows to entertain you? No, hell no. You'll still have to turn on your TV. Damn. Shit, I need something to watch. Let me watch me some Judge Mathis. I'll watch the reruns. You know what I'm saying, man? You have to be a hater to go with a nobody that you never heard of a day in your life over a legend. That's just straight hating your heart, man. That right there let me know your life sucks. Well, if you got to sit around and hope and pray that somebody that's actually getting it fall off, now that's some hate. Oh, man. I can't understand the hater because I'm not one. You know, if you're the opposite, it's kind of hard to understand a lane like that. So I think that's about it for today. I'll be back tomorrow because Orange Ninja News, we broadcast daily. All right. So I'm gonna skate out in my spaceship right about now. Yo, that's what's up, man. It's always fun to be back and be hitting you up with news and such. And it's a good part of my day. Kind of therapeutic for me. I love it. All right, my people. As I say about this time, y'all be blessed and peace.